Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. We strongly recommend to stay on a sim as long as needed before you start trading live. All our videos are for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal, as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade, and we're not your financial advisor either. We will be covering four different type of an auto trade today. The first one is the signal. We just finished the trade on the last entry 420975 on the ES, and the target was 4245. We nailed over 100 ticks, 700 ticks on the Nasdaq. Now we just have the YM fired a short signal. And on the scalper, we have total here is 972 ticks based on one contract. And here we have 676 ticks based on one contract, which is the 15-second chart. The blue charts here you see, they are connected to the left upper corner market analyzer based on 1 minute. And the scalper we are using now, there is a new signal fired on the scalper. This new the 15-second, we are using a white charts for the. And then we have a different type of an auto trades we will be covering. This is we have the precision auto trade, and we have the TI7 automated. There are two different automated to trade, and we are going to start. This is the TI7, and we are about to start it around 9:30. You can see where is the first trade based on 1 minute, and this is the first trade right after 9:30. This is our first trade, and we are about to close the first trade, and the trailing stop is very good. It's 42.3275. This is lovely, so we will keep our eye on it. And then we have the precision auto trade. On the precision auto trade, I'm very impressed with this 10-second, and the 10-second also started around 9:27, and took the first trade, and it was done 18:25. So what we are going to do is a very early, and this is a 10-second, even if the market is a bit slow right now. What we do when the daily target hit, the daily target was 1,000, but when the market go into your direction, it's gonna stay on that trade. So nailed 18.25. What we are going to do, right click, and we're gonna let it go ahead and start trading again. This will go away, and now it's gonna start taking a new trade again, and we will keep our eye on it, and we will update you on this one here too. In a second, we start reading the market, see which direction this market is going. On the precision auto trade, also the precision auto trade already hit the target within minutes. On the precision auto trade, this one took it right after 9:30 on the Nasdaq, and it closed. I mean, it took 20 minutes, and done 3,000 on that trade, and it's done. We will monitor this market, and we will try to do the proper reading and see the proper direction for this market. The market took a nice trend when the markets open, and it was a really good, nice start. And now, as we see, the market just went to the high at 40.25, and there is a resistance area, and there is a pullback on the ES. However, for the ones who have missed the trade on the ES, when this market pulled back, I mean, we are on a very high levels on the ES. But if you are insistent on taking the trades on the ES, the pullback re-entry at 42.3375 is a re-entry point. And if you want to re-enter this market, please make sure you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade, and we're not your financial advisor. So we are waiting on this market. The market spiked, and we are now it's a little bit slow, and we will try to going back on the pullback, and the pullback re-entry is 42.3375. It's a very high right now. It's at the end of it, the trend, but if you are insistent on keep going long, it is 42.3325. We will actually, I don't have any trades. The market is a little bit slow right now. I don't have anything. I have a small trade on the ES, on the CL, also 1 minute. It's a small trade, but this is it. There is not much going on. There is no trades anywhere. We have the YM taking a short on the precision auto trade. Also, it's a small trade. Not much going on. Not much. Pullback re-entry here, 42.3325 or 50. There is not much going on, actually. The market was trending when the market's open, and now it just holding this market, not doing anything. This is your 10-second. We just, if you go back to this video a few minutes ago, nailed 1800, and now we are going on the second round on the 10-second, and this is no matter how flat the market, when you can when you have an auto trade, it's a very effective auto trade. You put it on 10 or 15 seconds, it's gonna catch a trend. And you know, because the pullback re-entry on the ES is coming soon, if we look from the technical side on the ES, as we said, there is a re-entry long at 42.33. And if we notice now, it took the first trade. I mean, we nailed 1800 on the 10-second. Now the first trade is 162. We still have 3 more. And this is the re-entry. and already broke even, so I'm ease out on it. I don't care, because most likely the ES is gonna bounce back from this area here. So I took one more trade, and I'm expecting this ES to go back as a re-entry long from here. So if the market go below that number, we're gonna have a little problem. We're gonna face a chop market on the ES. So I prefer this market to stay above that number, so we don't have to deal with a chop market. But if it happened, it happened. Nothing we can do. And now, if we notice on the 10-second, the first round was 1800, and now we have 900 and 162 here. So we already hit the target within seconds. The precision auto trade, it is a friendly use, and it is easy to use. It's easy to optimize, and is very efficient with an entries and exits. And this is very impressive. I like it. The YM is going to the proper direction on the precision auto trade, which it is a brand new auto trade. We added to the package 2 weeks ago, and we have a new update on Monday. The DAX is kicking butt as well. It's doing fine, and the YM, the ES, the CL, they're all doing fine. This is a very good start for beginners and professional traders to start auto trading. This one here. On the TI7 is a little bit bigger auto trade. Has 10 different entries and a huge variety of filters, and it is for an advanced traders. And as we see on the ES, this is the TI7. I took the first trade at 9:30. It was done by 10 o'clock. Now it's 10:12. And already hit the target. And this is the TI7. It's a total different auto trade than the precision automated trade, the blue charts. We take another one down. This is the YM with the TI7 based on 8 range. And this one here is done, over with. The 10-second precision automated to trade. It seems like we were expecting this market to rebound from the 42.33.25. It did go one step farther down to the major fib at 42.30.75, and it's coming back. So we will there is no short on the ES at the moment. If we cross the below this floor and fibs at 42.30.75, then we are on the short side, and then this one here is gonna ignite on the ES 10-second, and already hit the second time target. Now we cross 1,000. We already hit the second round target. On the scalper automated trades is based on 15-second charts. We're gonna bring them down, and those are the 15-second charts on the signal. We missed the target. We missed the target by 1 tick on the YM. On the YM, it was sell at 45.54, target 492, 48 ticks based on one contract, 240 on the YM. Here is 2 contracts on this auto trade, so it's double the amount. And we missed the target by 1 tick, actually. This is where the system calculated that we need to exit on. And now we exited on 1 trade, and we still have the second trade. And the same thing apply for NASDAQ. And for the NASDAQ, also we missed by a couple ticks on the NASDAQ. If we look at the NASDAQ is sell at 930.50, target 914, and here it is. I mean, it's very hard to keep up with everything, but when you are trading alone, you know, you can keep your eye better than I am monitoring your trades. And this one here is finished. So let me go back. The ES, we were expecting to rebound from the 42.3375. It did drop below to the 42.3075 and is climbing back again. If he can cross the 35.50 on the ES, it's going to go back retesting the 42.40.25. So you need to keep your eye or mark it on your chart, the 42.35.50. If he's able to cross it, we are climbing to the 42.40. And if he's not, we're going to go for a dive, and the whole momentum on the ES is going to change, and it's going to be short trades. There is no longer long trades anymore on that market. So this is a very important right now. We are in a direction. It might change direction on the ES from long to short, which, I mean, the exhaustion is overwhelming to the trend, and now it has broke the trend. So the 42.30.75 on the ES is the last bumper for the long trade. Once the ES go below the 42.30.75, the long trade's officially over. So now it seems like the 10-second is about to close that trade. It's already trailing stop. I'm not going to touch it. Leave it alone. And the CL is taking too long on that trade. I'm going to go ahead and secure it. I don't want to give it too much because it's been forever on that. So I'm going to just tighten up a little bit the stop loss, and let's see where this market is taking us. A little chop, but a survivable chop. It's not really bad. The ES is hanging on a little threat. It's 42.30.75. The ES is very important to stay above the 42.30.75 to stay in a long mood. If this market break the 42.30.75 on the ES, we are changing from long to short trade. So be careful on the ES. Now the ES is hardly moving. We have to be patient, especially when you are auto trading. And I don't like the trade to be open for a very long time. If it's not going to our direction, I prefer to close it, actually, because the longer you stay on that trade, the market is changing. So I don't like the idea when the market is, if we look on the 10-second on the ES, and this is only 10-second, you can see how this ES is one line, straight line. It's between long and short. And maybe it's gonna knock this trade out with 750. That's okay. But there is no direction right now on the ES to say, as long as, I mean, it's really tight, as long as it is above 42.30.75, we are in a good shape to stay to the on the long side. But it's not really pretty picture on the ES, because it's sitting right there. A lot of things, if the market go below that, that's mean we are going down, and the momentum in the market has changed to the short side. So, and it seems like it's fixing to go short. And there we go, the 10-second. You can see immediately it jumped to 1200 on that trade. And now the break even at 42.33.25. This is beautiful. Let's see where it's taking us. There is a new sell signal on the ES. This is the second round on the NASDAQ. And I wasn't paying attention to it. Look where the bar came in, and look where is the system estimate to exit from that trade. And again, we missed by one tick on that one here. Also on the scalper, ES 15-second, also the same story. We have, look at this, we missed by one tick. So it's very important to keep your eye on your trades, not just close your eyes to it, because this is, I mean, this is not the smartest way. If we missed by one tick, we should have override the auto trade and close position. Actually, it's no use to stay in that trade over one tick. And that's what happened from the 15-second scalper. We missed both of them on one take, and this is not really brilliant. That's why it is very important to keep your eye on your trades. And maybe it's gonna go down right now, and trying to close that trade. We can also, the trailing stop or the fib line is away a little bit far from the entry, so we're gonna break even plus one tick on the NASDAQ. Okay, we are about to close the ES on the 15 second. It's gonna close right now. It has extended the target to 42. This is the 15 second coming from the 15 second market analyzer. The 10 second on the first round, if you go back to the video, the first trade was the first round was 1800. This is the second round, and is about to close that trade. That will give us another 1800, almost another 1800 on two rounds. Started at 9:30. Close the second trade, and you can see on the first two trade we did 700 in, and 1000 is out. That will put almost 1800 again, one more time. And we will share this template on Monday webinar. I want everyone type the numbers on their chart so you can learn how to set up your auto trade. So it will be shared on Monday. Beautiful trade. On the ES, we are done with that trade. On the scalper, we are done with it. And the YM is about to be done as well. Broke even, and then we are going to the target. This one here is the 15 second coming from the market analyzer from the right upper corner. This is 15 second, and that one is 15 second. The precision auto trade on the YM based on 5 minutes. We hit 1100, and we still have 1100 out. This is a beautiful trade based on 5 minutes. Very good. The market is slow, but we are nailing it. Very good. We can bring another seconds auto trade also on the precision. The ES we have it on 10 second. The Nasdaq we have it on 39 second, and also it's doing extremely well in seconds, and that the seconds are good for when the market is sideways, not much moves. Not too many auto trade can do seconds. Most of those auto trades, they have a weak algorithm. You put 10 seconds and you will end up in disaster. The precision auto trade, because of the accuracy on that auto trade, that you can go ahead and put it on seconds, especially like Mondays. You cannot swing trade on Monday. You cannot swing trade in the summer when the kids are off from school. Usually the volume is low. This month and next month is gonna be slow market because the summertime, around the Christmas, after Thanksgiving, the market dies out on us. There is a certain time in the year where the market dies out on us. And there is a certain time where you can swing trade, a certain time you can scalp. Like anything else, this market comes in season. Now on the YM, the TI7, we are about to close that trade. On the TI7, this is a beautiful ride, 24.90. And this one here is an 8 range. The YM 15 second is about to close. And this one here, we are missing a couple takes to close position. The 10-second ES is kicking. And we already have 1375 out, 1400 out, and 700 in. If you go back to this video, it was 1800 on the first round. And now we clip a couple thousand on this next round, plus 1800, that's 3800. The NASDAQ also is doing fine. It's about to close that trade. There is 1280 on that trade, and there's 170. Target hit is done. On the YM, we close one trade. I'm gonna force close the others, so it's finished. I closed all of it. So it is 26.50. Beautiful trade. I just force closed the others, and I think it is a beautiful trade, and it's done. Lovely. Now we are about to close everything, all the trades to the short side. On the TI7, also the precision on the NASDAQ 39 second is about to close, and we have the 12 range about to close, and that was you can see how from that trade, from that auto trade, which is very important to see that you can see how this the Nasdaq, which is a very good size time frame, the 12 range, but you can see when it was a chop, was not making money, has nothing to do with auto trade. I'm trying to simplify that. And when the market is trending, you can see what is the size amount the auto trade can make. And then if we look here, you can see it was a lot of a small trade, losing, winning trade, because the market is not moving, not because of the auto trade, which a lot of traders make mistakes about auto trades, and they think when they turn on the auto trade, should be making money, and that's not true. If the market is not trending, you will not make money. And the worst problem, if you cannot read the market is not moving, then you are a disaster trader. So if we look at the trades from that auto trade on Nasdaq, if we look here, we can see how chop was and was not making any money. When the market is trending, the auto trade was making money. So how are you going to make money in this area here? You cannot. No matter how much you optimize, no matter how much you tweak, no matter what you do, you're going to bump into those. But you have to understand the good side in an auto trade and the bad side in an auto trade. When the market is trending, no problem. But when the market is sideways and you see the auto trade is not buying today, you need to consider stop auto trading. If you don't know how to do manual trading, that's very fine. But you need to stop, And if you see the market trending, you can start your auto trade. This is very important, gentlemen, to recognize what the market is doing before you start auto trading. You will not able to just auto trade and your eyes closed on the market. You cannot do that. No. No matter how you tweak, no matter how much you optimize, no matter how many auto trades you buy, it's not going to solve the problem for you. If you don't want to open both of eyes in the market, look at the market, if this market trending or not. If the market is sideways, you got to wait 10-15 minutes before you start your auto trade. If you don't do that, you are totally at the mercy at the market, and you are a very unpredictable. Your performance will be very unpredictable. So it's not the auto trade performance, it's the trader performance. If you can recognize the market is a sideways today or the market is trending. There is a limitation on the auto trade performance, but the rest is up to you to recognize when the market is sideways, when the market is trending, when the market getting high, low, high, and all this. Yeah, understand what is the limitation, what is the trend exhausting, what is the probability this market is going to turn around. If you wanna disregard those area here, you will never have success in the trading. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not day after tomorrow. For the last 20 years, we have trained thousands of people, and it's always up to the trader. If he doesn't want to study the movement of this market, look at the market for 5 minutes. See how this market trending. What is the problem today in the market? Is the market biting today? Is the market trending? If you don't do this on the first 5 minutes when the market's open, or when you want to auto trade, you're going to stay in a dilemma rest of your life, and you're going to stay in the circle rest of your life. If you're just interested in looking at your P&L and disregard the market movement, the market momentum, the market trend, if you're going to disregard those important elements in the market, you are a disaster trader. Doesn't matter what auto trade you have in your hand, you're going to wreck it. On the 10-second, on the first round, if you go back with the video, we did 1800. On the second round, we did 2770. On this NASDAQ 12 range, 4,700. On the NASDAQ 39 second, 2,720. We still have the YM on the 5 minutes. This is Precision Auto Trade. This is the TI7, the one in the white chart. And don't underestimate the white chart. There is plenty of trades on the white chart on the TI7. It's not a piece of cake either. And this is the TI7. I cannot put all of them in here, but this is the TI7. Also, on the ES is doing fine. What's given us here is telling us that when the market is trending, you're going to nail it. When the market is not trending, you need to stop trading and wait a little bit and recognize when the market is trending again, or I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not asking you to sit in a training room for 1 year to learn anything, but it is very important to look at the bar. When you first start your Ninja Trader, look at the market. Look at the market analyzer to see if the ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones are in sequence. They are going in the same direction. And then we look at the 30-year Treasury bond. It should be the opposite direction. So as we see right here, the market is in sequence. The ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, they are to the short side. And then the 30-year Treasury bond is going to the long side. That indicates the market is in sequence and is going in one direction. This is where you can auto trade. When you get up in the morning and you see the ES in one direction, the NASDAQ on the opposite direction, the YM in the one direction, and the 30-year Treasury bond going on the same direction as an ES, you have a disaster. The market is not in sequence, and most likely, if you are not trained or an eye-trained trader, you don't understand the market. We're not asking you to be a brilliant trader, but the first 5 minutes, you need to look at the market movement. Try to understand what's going on in the market. So the precision auto trade is not, I'm not saying it's better because, we are now showing the precision auto trade. No, that's the opposite direction. The ES, this is the TI7, and this is the precision auto trade. The TI7 is a more friendly for a beginner. It's not complex, where on the TI7 here, it is more for an advanced trader, have a 10 different entry, 10 different filter. God knows how many filters we have down there. But there are two different types of an auto trade, and they both are performing. It does not mean that precision auto trade can make more money than the TI7, or the TI7 can make more money than. If the market is trending, they're both gonna nail the market. One of them is easier to handle than the other one. By saying it's easier, because if you are a new, thank you, sir. We have a lot of compliments from a lot of new traders. And we have some traders that become a member 2-3 weeks ago. And they told me they have learned in 2 weeks more than what they have learned in 10 years. And because we say it the way it is, we're not going to sit down and tell you, come at the end of the day and say, here's the ES made $100 and this one made $1,000 and have a nice life. We wanted to explain to you that coming after the fact at night and showing auto trade is misguiding the traders. Because the guy has to understand when he is auto trading, what is his option and what is his chances and what is his chances to make money or lose money. Any cute guy can come in after the fact and flash 20 different chart, NASDAQ, tick chart, Renko bar, minutes. And here's another guy, Amir. And there's plenty like him. Amir saying, yes, sir, you're right, in 3 weeks and more. Yeah. Well, here's the problem. Any guy come in after the fact showing me his auto trade is full of it. Because we know their background. We know they cannot trade a paperback. We know they've been marketing auto trades for many years. They don't even know how to trade a paperback. And this is our why we came on a YouTube from the beginning, because it become misguiding those new traders that you can buy an auto trade and you're gonna get rid of your ugly girlfriend, you're gonna get a nice knockout girl, you're gonna change your piece of crap car, you're gonna get a Ferrari, and then you're gonna have a nice cruise. And it happened to be, if you have an ugly children, you give them up for adoption, and then you bring a new girl. Maybe you will have better looking kids. I don't know. Each one have a problem. I don't know. But this is not the way it is. This is not, you're going to be on a cruise. If you buy an auto trade on Sunday, you're going to auto trade on Monday. This is not the reality. We came out on the YouTube many years ago to show exactly how hard it is to auto trade. It's not hard because we are using our motion to the auto trade. No. It is, you cannot just turn on your auto trade and you're gonna live happily after. No. I think we should offer diapers within auto trades. We should not give those guys a dream about auto trades. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you're auto trading, you're autopiloting, and you don't know what's going on in the market, you don't need an auto trade, you need a diapers, actually. Because if the market is trending today, you make 2,000, 3,000, fine. Now you're getting excited, you're telling your wife to go take a shower, you're going out, you're gonna go play hula bully after. I don't know what you're gonna be doing, what excites you. But the reality, the second day, if you are auto trading and you're auto trading a blind, it's going to have a store impact on your personal life, maybe your sexual life, I don't know. But because you're going to lose money. The secret in an auto trade is not to just turn on. The secret about auto trade is not constantly trading. The secret about auto trade is not trading 24/7. The minute we have a guy on the telephone talking to the support or talking to me and say, do you have an auto trade, can trade 24/7? We hang up. We don't want him. Let him go. Let him go somewhere else. I don't have time to babysit a grown man, because there is no such a thing as Autotrade can trade 24/7. Or a guy telling me, Sam, I'm not asking for much, 2,000 this week, next week 4,000. And then right away I give him references to my competitors. Let him go neck the hell out of them. I don't want his money, and I don't want him to waste my time. My time is much more expensive than the money he want to spend in here. So auto trading, it is understand when to come into the market, have your auto trade ready, can trade on behalf of you how much you can stomach risk. You cannot send a template to every trader we have. We have a trader has $250,000. We have a new trader is coming on a micro account with $2,000. We have one guy is trading 10 contracts he has. We have one guy trading 1 contract he has. We have one guy trading 2 mini contracts, micro account. We need this trader to understand, like we have guys right now, they want the template for 10 seconds. And I'm not going to send it. I want him to, on Monday, I will share it with every trader on Monday. I'm not hiding anything. But I want him to right-click on the chart and put the numbers himself. I don't want to give him the template. I want him to set it up like I set it up in the webinar on Monday to understand how to set up his own auto trade. I can send him the template and get rid of him. If that's what, if I don't want to be service-minded, I can just, send a template. We have 3 guys want this template today, and I'm not going to respond to any of them. I'll see them on Monday, and I will share it. Because I don't want to send him the template. I'm hurting him. I want him to right-click on the chart, open the chart, put the stop loss, put the target on the 10 second, so he learn how to do it by himself. I don't want to give him the fish. I want him to learn how to fish. So with auto trading, guys, trading 24/7 is full of banana. Any idiot out there can come and tell me he can trade 24/7 on an auto trade. That means he is one disaster trader. You cannot. You don't have an IT people sitting in the other room adjusting the auto trade for you. When we were in Luxembourg, we had 13 men with a light bulb on their head. And most of them, they were Germans, and Luxembourg and Switzerland. They were very well educated, monitoring this auto trade, adjusting the auto trade, and the auto trade was taken on the gold, silver, and Forex back then, taking 300 trades a day. Half of them, and it was an institutional bank. Half of those trades out of the 300 that were losing trades. But they know how to get out of it because they don't pay commission. They don't, it's a free. When you are on a certain level, you don't pay commission. You are on a totally, you're not using Rankobar, you're not using Ninja Trader. You are on a total different system and a different monitoring system. So it was a 300. So here is a guy want to come in with $2,000. He want to auto trade 24/7. Not happening, because like today the market was trending and died out at 10 o'clock. So if the guy want to keep auto trading, he's gonna fall right on his head. Any guy can come in at night, come out like a Dracula at night and telling me what happened in the market. I know what happened. Don't tell me what happened. Tell me what is gonna happen. Maybe his mother told him you're smart, so he believed it. But anyone can tell me what happened, but show me live. Show me how you're gonna tangle the market when the market is sideways, when the market is not moving, and how you're gonna build out of the market when there is a trouble in the market. This is where everybody wanna sell an auto trade and they cannot trade paperback. This is where everybody wanna hide behind a Rankobar, line break, whatever that is. And one day they wanna trade ES on a Rankobar, and one day on a ticks, another day on a range. Now we are forced to put ticks, and you know, because we have some people asking why your auto trade don't work on ticks. So we are showing it can work on ticks. We are showing it can work on range, and it can work on minutes as well. And I don't need to come out at night like a Dracula and say what happened after the fact. Every idiot can see that, what happened today. I don't need a guy with a light bulb telling me that. So, guys, if you don't look at the market for 5 minutes, whatever turns you on, whatever chart you have, whatever indicator you have, before you start your auto trade, whether this auto trade, because we had a guy, why your auto trade, we have to look at the chart for 5 minutes. Not my auto trade. Any auto trade you want to auto trade, when you are turning on your auto trade, it's like you're sitting on a blackjack, putting your money on the table, and you're ready to shovel with your cards. You don't put money on the table if you don't know what you are doing. And on the auto trading, look at the chart, the technical chart, for 5 minutes. You're not going to do that. You're not going to success with any auto trade. You're going to keep buying and optimizing because you want everything is fully automated. It's not going to happen. An optimization can give you an estimation what is your trailing stop. And optimization can give you an estimation where you are on that auto trade. And optimization can give you an estimation what is your stop loss. But it's not going to have a crystal ball, the optimization, telling you what is going to happen on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. It's not. Has no clue. Could be on Monday, your ES moving average across 200. What does that mean? Your template is in the garbage. If the ES goes below the 50 days moving average, your template is sour. So that's why it's very important to maintain this auto trade, and you need to reoptimize or readjust that auto trade. Let's say if you want to auto trade the 10-second, you got to keep it shining and reoptimize it at least once a week. You don't have to do major optimization. No. What you need to do, plus minus couple ticks here and there, trailing stop loss, you know. Maybe today, this week is going to work on 10 seconds. Maybe I'll optimize it between 10 and 15 seconds for next week, you know. So we need to maintain this auto trade, because if you don't maintain that auto trade, it's going to fall behind. At the beginning, we were sending out templates. Now, when a customer is asking for the template, I don't even respond anymore, because if we are busy, we have over 10 auto trade. I cannot keep making templates for 10 auto trades. And if we are busy, and I don't give this guy a template, he's gonna fall behind because he's only using my template. He don't know how to rely on himself to re-optimize the ES 10-second. Okay? So I want this guy to know how to optimize. I want this guy to know how to set up this auto trade. If he's gonna go on the precision auto trade, I want him to optimize the precision auto trade. If you want to go on the TI7, he can go on the TI7, but I want him to learn how to optimize it. I don't want him to hang on my neck. We have over 650 traders. I know we have a support, we have everything, but it doesn't matter. We don't want the trader hang on our neck, asking us for a template, how to load this, how to do this. We have done that, and this is dragging a lot of hours. I want the trader to learn how to look at the market and say, I'm going to turn on my auto trade. I can see the market is trending. I can make money today. I can see this market is sideways. I'm going to wait 10 minutes, and then I'm going to turn on my auto trade. This is the only way out of day trading manually, is by looking. We're not telling you to be a brilliant trader, but we are telling you, no matter what kind of auto trade you are using, do not turn on the auto trade until you look at the market direction. You look for 5 minutes, how this ES playing. Is this ES getting stuck somewhere between support and resistance? If this market trending, is the Nasdaq trending, is the YM trending. When you don't see an ES trending and a YM trending, and Nasdaq trending, you turn around on the CL with your eyes closed, and you will find the CL is trending. Why? Because all those older guys knows when the market is sideways, they're refuge to the CL. So I can turn on the auto trade on the CL and it can kick ass in the market. You know, those small things. It does not require to be in a room for 1 year, giving a guy $600-700 a month to teach you. No, you don't need that because you are auto trading. But at least we need to, you know, it's like when you go to you know, you want to go for a swim, you know, you put your foot in there and your feet and try to test the water to see how, if it's cold or hot, you know. And then you jump. And the same thing here, you need to feel it if it's cold or hot before you jump. You know, you don't jump. I don't jump, you know. But I need to feel the water before I jump. So, I don't know, maybe some people can do that. But what I'm saying is, guys, if you don't do that, there is no optimization that's going to build you out of it. There is no auto trade that's going to build you out of it. And you can do whatever you want, whether you want to brush me off or you like me, you don't like me, whatever. But honest to God, true, you don't do that, you're not going to get anywhere with the trading. And you're going to keep buying auto trade, and you're going to be frustrated when you lose money. And, you know, then you start asking for a shrink to help you with your motions and all kind. And those, they're useless. The only thing you can do, look at the chart for 5 minutes. You feel good about it, turn on, jump in the water. You don't feel good about it, wait 5 minutes. Very important. Those first 5 minutes, guys, if it can save you one losing trade, and this is the worst nightmare for me, is not the auto trading. The worst nightmare for me is the first trade to be a losing trade. I hate losing trade. The first trade is very important for me to be winner. Why? Because I can relax. So if the auto trade screw up with the second trade, at least I will say I broke even, then I have a chance on the third trade. But when you just wake up and you drink in your coffee and the first trade, you know, it goes south a couple $100, you end up choking on that coffee. You don't enjoy your coffee anymore. It gets ruined your whole day. And I learned to drink my coffee before I, you know. So what I'm saying is, look at the market. Look at the market before you put your money on the table. Look at the market 5 minutes. Put an indicator chart, whatever you have. Whatever turns you on is fine with me. You know, turn it on. Look at the bars movement. You like it, jump. You don't like it, stay away for 10 minutes. Jump again. You know. And you don't do that, you're not going to survive. I don't care. You know. So, like now, I mean, today the market was spiking and then died out. But we managed to stop. We're not taking any more trades. You know? And keep your motion away from your wife. If you make money, then the wife will say, your kids needs this and this and this. And when you lose on your own, you know. And then she look at you and tell you, you know, you damn loser. So try to stay away from getting your wife involved in your trade, you know. If you make money, there is always a plan for the money. And if you don't make money, you are in trouble. And when you make money, you are in trouble with the wife. Be careful. Not my wife. I'm so glad. But I know. All of a sudden, they become your kids. You know, they need new shoes. They need new vacation, new holiday. A teenager, now his telephone doesn't work. Yesterday was working, but today you made money. Now his telephone don't work, you know. So keep a straight face when you're trading. Don't use emotions, and don't let it get impact on your family. And this is the best way to do it. You know, when I first start trading, you know, and I start going from trouble with the trading, and I start seeing the green, you know, and all of a sudden the wife back then, my kids that were small, all of a sudden they start become only my children, like your children needs this. I said, why now they are my children? Did I find them in the flea market or something? Now they are my children. I mean, they were not your children 2 years ago. Your children, you know. And then when they screw up, those are my children. And when they are doing something good in the school, they are smart like mama. Yeah, because I'm retarded. That's why, you know. So try to keep straight brain to the wife. I don't know. It was, it was you know. So when you turn off Ninja Trader, turn off your motion. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, we are done trading, and we will keep the market. No, actually, you know, don't, no, you know, don't make fun of the shrink, because, you know, there is, there is a lot of traders, they go see shrink, really, and it's good, because I will not make a joke about it, you know, because you have some traders, they have a problem, they cannot stop trading. I don't know, especially people from Texas, you know. I don't know, maybe the water in Texas, I don't know, but most of the guys, when we do the installation in Texas, maybe because they used to have two guns in their hands, I don't know, but especially guys in Texas, I noticed they are very aggressive. And while you're doing the installation, they are trading live, and I think the water, I don't know, but I noticed people from Texas, they are very aggressive. And don't get me wrong, I grew up in Texas, but we maybe in Texas we like money, I don't know, but in Texas we are very aggressive anyway. While you are installing, they are taking a trade, no problem. And then, I don't know, maybe the water. Then, you know, it's very funny. The culture has to do a lot with the culture, you know. Like in Europe, they came from a different culture. They are very disciplined, and they analyze everything before they start auto trading. The majority. I mean, I'm talking about like 90%. Tyskland, Switzerland, Luxembourg, French, Scandinavian. They are, no, not the French. Scandinavian, Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, this area here. The Italians, the Spanish, hot-blooded, they are a little bit different culture. But those areas here, this line, Scandinavian, German, Luxembourg, Switzerland, most of those traders for the last 10, 15 years, They analyze the market very well, and they analyze the auto trade very well, and they take 2 months, 3 months before you don't have to. When we have a customer from Germany or Luxembourg, or you don't have to tell him anything because this guy is not going to go live. You know I know their culture. They want to analyze everything because they want to have two floor in there. We have some bankers in India. They are very intelligent people. Indians people are very polite, very intelligent, but I think the chili they eat make them very impatient. I don't know. I love chili, but you notice Indians are very intelligent, very well educated, but they are the most impatient nation in the trading I'm talking about. I don't know about marriage or anything like this, but I think they are very impatient people once it comes to trading, where in Europe they are cold-blooded when they are trading and they want to analyze everything before they go the next step. In the United States, it's different. We have this attitude. We have some traders that want to bring religion to it, and all the respect to all the religion. I don't want to even go there. But in my opinion, maybe a religion should not get involved in the market. We have some different attitude in the state, like we can kick butt in the market, and I find out their butt got kicked. And we underestimate the market. We cannot kick the market's butt. Normally, the market kicks our butt, and this attitude does not work in the market. The longer you are in the market, the more you respect it. The more naive trader, you disrespect the market and you think it's a piece of cake. So we have a different culture in the States. It also depends where you're coming from. The South is different from the North, and California different than New York. But it's a little bit mixed in the state. But then you have the... Oh God, I'm getting in trouble. I better shut up. But also, we have Australia and those areas. They are very well educated and very well disciplined, some of them. And you can notice what I'm trying to say. For this last 15, 20 years, we trained thousands of people. Not everyone was happy with us. I mean, welcome to trade, and my wife is not happy with me every day. I screw up sometimes too, but you can see that the culture of people have an impact on the trading, really, and the culture and this is really because when somebody is calling, I always want to know where this guy coming from, because and for some reason, with all the respect, the South Americans, I find them, they are very nice people, but they have a problem, like they put two ES, they put two NASDAQ, they don't. There is some problems with South American people, maybe because in USA the culture with the stock market is older. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get involved in it. I'm not trying to insult any, but there is a difficulties with the South American. I'm not saying with the market, but it is to adapt to certain things in the market. They are, which the South American, when we were working in Dallas Airport, San Antonio, Texas, Miami, with the airlines, those are the most productive people with, making the seats for the airplanes, the brackets, they are very productive people. But in the trading, I find them, they are a little bit, they look at the market totally different than the Americans and the Europeans and the Asians. They have their own ways about trading, putting it politely. I'm not trying to offend anyone here. But the end of the day, what I'm saying is the culture, attitude has an impact on your trading. That's what I'm trying to say. And it is very good to have a shrink. Sometimes if you are over trading or you have a problem, you are scared to trade because you have people are scared to push the button, and you have people they cannot stop trading. No matter how much you talk to them, you say you hit your target, go home. He don't listen. He want to go back and trade, and they end up in a disaster. Because in this market, you cannot keep trading 24/7. It never happened. And you have some people, they are scared, and some people cannot see it. And this is the worst nightmare from any nation. You have some people cannot recognize the market. They cannot read it. No matter how much training you give them, they cannot see it. They cannot see when the market is sideways. You know, it's like we have people are color blinded. We have some people are color blinded on the charts. They cannot see things. No matter how many hours you put with them, they cannot see it. You know, they cannot see when the market is sideways, no matter, and that is sad. And it is the most difficult customers ever when they cannot see the market. And this is coming from every culture, from India, USA, Europe. There is a certain people are color blinded in the market. And it's sad. And you have some people are very smart that can predict the market within 2 days. Not because they are smart or dumb, no, because they can read it. Their eyes are connected to the chart, and some people are not. And 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 so at the end of the day, yes, it is a culture, and it is an attitude. And the most important in the trading, if you have a friend is negative, kick him out. Um, um, Try to train your family, your kids, not to disturb you when you are trading. You know, it could become in a kid. He want to aggravate you. He wants a new allowance. He wants money. Or guess what, Daddy? I wrecked your car today. So kick out everyone and don't distract it. Try to train your family. If they have a bad news, they have to wait till you are done with the trading, you know. And close the door so when you are trading, you're not distracted. You know, so negative people, stay away from it. Negative news, stay away from it. And when we traded the stock, the first 5 years, we were listening to the news, to the television. We are glued to the news. The only time we start making money in the stocks, when we turn off the news and close the television. This is where we start making money in the stocks. All this banana news, all this fake news on the net, all this fake scary on the net didn't pay off. Because what they do, they disturb your brain, and you can see behind the line they have some beef in the stock to go short or long. And this is the story in the future trading for many years ago. They spook you, you sell out, and then they pick it up and they move it and they laugh at you. We know all those tricks. And if I want to go back full-time trader on the stocks, I don't want to hear the news. I don't want to read the internet. I want to trade it on my technical analysis. That's it. And I will never turn on the television. I don't want to know anything. Because until now, because we are doing some different investment, there is a certain stocks, or they are driven by the news. But then when you look to the analysis, it's telling you the opposite what the news is saying. And I'm laughing. Why? Because I have confidence in myself when I'm looking at the chart, And I know this guy is a bozo. So, because I've been around, I don't believe what the news is saying, and I don't believe what I read on the internet. Because if somebody fall from the sky right now, the internet, you will have a million different story about something fall from the sky. You know, when my daughter was a teenager and those girls that were talking about hair, and my daughter was making fun of them, and she told them to put yogurt on their hair, and that will help a lot. Then it was 100 teenagers on the internet that went, and those idiots put yogurt on their hair, and the second day she got the feedback that the hair, it helped their hair putting yogurt on it. And she was laughing because she was making fun of him, but it was 100 girls from this chat. I don't know what kind of teenager chat. They went to the refrigerator and put yogurt on their hair, and they thought it helped. And my daughter was just making fun of him. So, if you want to trade the stock, you need to turn off the television. Don't believe it. When I hear on the news, when they are brazen a stock, I sell it market order, because there is something behind it. I learned the hard way, you know, because when they encourage you to buy stocks on the news, you buy, and then a couple of days later you find out you are alone on the stocks, and they already sold out. Those big guys, those sharks, and now you got stuck with $100,000 on a stock. You cannot even get out of it. So when they are brazen, this one time happened a few years ago when they're talking about BA, how good it is. Market order, close position. 1 month later, the BA was collapsing. So I was the first guy to go short on Apple. I was the first guy to go short on Apple. When they were brazen Apple, I did go short at the end. So turn off the news, turn off the internet, trade and try to concentrate. Kick your negative friends out of your room. Close your room. Don't let your kids bring a bad news. They wreck your car, or they need money or something. I don't know. And try focus on the market, and don't let anyone impact your head. Don't let anyone play with your brain when you are trading. Concentrate, fix your target, finish trading, get out of the room, and try not to be emotional about it. Try to turn off your emotion about the trading. Once you turn off your computer, and it is hard. That's why I said you need to approach the market on Friday cautiously. You can trade it early, or you can trade it around 1:30 when all those losers lose money on the first couple hours. You come at 1:30 and you start nailing it like sniper. Because all those losers, they make noises in the market. They're gone by the first 2 hours. They lost their money, and their tail between their legs and gone. But then around 1:30, those older guys, they start showing up to the market, because at the end of on Friday, the market go one direction most of the time, either long or short, and you can sit down like a sniper and get every single tick on a Friday. So on a Friday, you have to approach this market cautiously so it will not ruin your weekend. On Monday, you have to scalp the market. You cannot swing trade the market on Monday morning. We see our traders start trading on Sunday evening. Is wrong. There is no performance. Most of them gonna lose money, which we have told them that. Not to turn. Don't even turn on Ninja Trader on Sunday evening. Wait till Monday morning, 9:30. Start your auto trade at 9:30. Scalp it at 9:30. Tuesday is more like a buffet table. You can turn on your scalping, and your Wednesday you gotta watch out for there is a couple of news, and then Wednesday and Thursday depends, and a Friday it is early or late. So there is a certain time and you can auto trade, and a certain time you need to stay away from trading. So that's all what I can say to trading. And I don't want to just come out at night, because I notice all those guys with an auto trade, they come out at night. I don't know what their problem. Are they Dracula? They cannot come out when the sun. I don't know, but they want to show auto trades when the market is finished, and this is not right. You should show that trader how hard it is, why you lose money today, why you needed diapers today, and why today you need to take your wife out to eat and you make money. You need to show all those three options for the trader, not to just come out at night and say, well, the DAX made 5,000, the NASDAQ made 3,000. You know, this is a good news. If you want to get divorced, now is the time to go buy an auto trade, and you're going to live happily after. You're going to find one of those sexy mistresses, and you're going to live happily after. You're going to buy a cruise, and, you know, none of it. None of it, guys. You need to learn. I better turn off this microwave. This the micro before I get myself in more trouble, and we'll talk after a few minutes. Thank you. all the guys asking for templates, it will be on Monday. We have a new update on the precision auto trade, a new update coming, and we found last Monday a bug on TI7, one of the filters. We have got it fixed, and we are testing it as we speak right now. So templates, updates, it will be on Monday. Please do not ask me. I will not send the template. I will share the template on Monday morning. And anyone requesting those templates, I'm not going to respond. It will be on Monday. We'll open the charts. You copy the numbers, and we will share. Any guy have any request to any template, we share it on Monday.